to instigate. You want to instigate. You know what you call this to me? You haven't gone yet and this is your behavior. You haven't been anywhere and this is how you are going to behave. I'll make sure.
We are here since morning. Since I came here 2 o'clock up to now, they didn't attend to me. We are tired.
Calm down.
Nipa Esia Yamabuno Ashiro Monkwa.
The casualties we have that came through were 28 in number. Those who are critical and in ICU are 5.
All right, Abusian, for this is the debate with the Munufie, and it seems a time for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So this is the time we all need to pray for the president. It's and say, "Ubi anywhere and ne adia esi ususu ye na oda esonhu edaye." And then the president of the land was in Kumasi, our launch a very special government initiative. Now so ihu ye no na sebe niema ya expecte NSC and cry and second say nipa ensia atwa nananom ewansiero primarily because omo kwa hwehwe adwuma ye adwuma keke these people went there nyese bi omo kwa ye ni mamoni bi anabibi dabi adwuma sem ene dom kopi ho El-Wak. By the time we realize no na nipa atwa nananom ewansiero no in fact arehosem. So that is something we are going to discuss today because this is the time you need to work hand in hand with the president. Now, you benya pumasibe papa edema sansem way any idea esi what we're going to discuss today is say, was it necessary say you no? At this age, our AI seems to be playing key and active role in our day-to-day activities. So that is something we need to all discuss because nipa any TV say but be we ask if it seems say you move no more ya too much. Some of us need to pump some ideas into us. Send beya ebetimi amaniema asesa. Esan say me hwe say nipa dodo we nyina akobodom peme o El-Wak stadium because aban so of sojafo a rehosem. Ma tamfo enya the president because president and the catcher say Ghana army funny pa e fanu kuntuna say no under his watch na de obe make sure say ye bebo dwane nipa ni nyina akosan la na why was fata no ya faw. The president didn't expect something like this. That is something that me no nyina ye bebo boom akom kakra. As to say what actually happened me no nyina ye be ho adwuma ene. But this is the debate with the Munufie. Medini William Munufie Amankona say, "Nene da edikin ahwe me a mepacho ene enye dapa." That is something we need to do. Accra wasn't just in Accra. I watched a particular video Kumasi so almost similar incident across Soho. The incident of Accra no, it be see Kumasi. But as to say a dear potting, this had in the buy no. I dare to be honest, me name it here, Miraho pa. Miraho. Say, army, somebody intelligence, any year, Jumano. It seems a Ghana army seems to be working to say, Kwame Nkrumah mu go coast time or no. That is what I say army because I don't even understand. Say army in this modern age, they couldn't employ technology into this. So here video here, me can each way army officer or Tiantia Karachi be say, about recruitment or use mobile phone. Me patch over there.
If you drop, I will pop you out. Idiot. Don't be silly. You don't know what you are doing. You know what it's supposed to be. That's good.
How we told you that we didn't realize. We just want to order.
You want to instigate. You want to instigate. You know what you call this to me.
Catching a dear wire, you see, Ote we are so or receive a mobile phone call. That's it. Idiot, you know, soon so ya. Army officer and I saw children say, and never, I mean, no, yet the Yansan, no, rather resorted to insulting them, telling them, attempted in a patapa is what the person is going to exhibit. That is Ghana. Ghana, na ye actually no, and no. Ghana no. Yes, army officer, actually independent no. That is what they were actually telling them. Ewo nkran ho. Semo. Yeah, semo. About this particular interview lady.
We are here since morning. Since I came here 2 o'clock up to now. They didn't attend to me. We are tired.
You know that?
We are tired.
To be a soldier is a calling. Are you aware of that?
Oh, if it's a calling, so we should get there before we wear the uniform or what? We are tired. We are getting.
Presenter, because do you know that soldier air calling? So who soldier they are? I said, say, Bagana pa the way we seem to be going back, you know. So maybe I'm meant to say. But you want to say, oh, maybe we can all discuss it. Because as I sit here, I don't even understand it. Almighty American recruiting soldiers will be a muda. Now Ghana 35 million population in recruiting army. I just say because a soldier for no, I am what they are not. Among person that is what because Ghana soldier they are boni pankwa. So the only thing they're going to teach you is say how about boni person. That's it. And now they say kwa chiro say kwaye at the fufuru biya. And chiro will be a ho. But you know you discuss it. Na fe de yahwe say din potting ene ekoso ho. But you nipa pa ekobo dompem because e pa adwuma ye. In a country like Ghana, unemployment at TC. Ama Mabunu needs to go and queue in their thousands because they want to join the army. I have been thinking. I didn't Ghana buying no IBN and say, oh no, the only person who bet my critic in the country. Because Obi a pa ban a army forces, police, army, immigration, fire, nobody is creating jobs in the country. The government by himself is not creating jobs, or by itself is not creating jobs. And day in, day out, we get politicians promising people say, nobody is training anybody to create jobs in the country. Pacho, when him say Atoforsen is the acting minister of defense. See, some come of parliament.
Right Honorable Speaker, I come before you today to inform the House of a tragic incident that occurred this morning at the El-Wak military sports facility during the ongoing recruitment exercise of the Ghana Armed Forces. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Armed Forces announced recruitment and enlistment processes about a month ago. Mr. Speaker, the application process closed last Friday, 7th November 2025. All potential applicants were duly notified to appear at their chosen regional recruitment centers for documentation verification today. Right Honorable Speaker, and this was for them to go through body selection. Mr. Speaker, this year's recruitment exercise is being conducted simultaneously across all regions. Indeed, it was a system designed to decentralize the process, reduce congestion, ensure transparency and fairness, as well as to ensure accessibility nationwide. Unfortunately, despite these measures, a stampede occurred at the El-Wak facility in Accra. I regret to report that there were 34 persons who were direct casualties, some of whom are potential recruits, and others, Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, are not related to the enlistment at all. Mr. Speaker, out of these 34 casualties, 6 persons have been confirmed dead. Mr. Speaker, 5 are critical, and as we speak, they are the ICU. Right Honorable Speaker, 12 are fairly critical. Mr. Speaker, the rest are stable and under observation. Additionally, there is a reported case of 1 person hospitalized at the Kumasi Recruitment Center, though that incident is unrelated to the stampede in Accra. Mr. Speaker, in light of this development, the Ministry of Defense has halted the recruitment process in Accra until further notice. I wish to assure honorable members that in all other regions, the exercise is progressing smoothly and without incident. Right Honorable Speaker, the Ministry of Defense deeply mourns the loss of life and extend condolences to the affected families. We are working closely with the Ghana Armed Forces, medical teams, and law enforcement agencies to provide full support to the injured and to investigate the circumstances that led to this tragedy. Mr. Speaker, as a result, the Ghana Armed Forces has instituted an internal board of inquiry to investigate the causes of this unfortunate incident. Right Honorable Speaker, the safety and dignity of applicants remains paramount, and the ministry will take every step necessary to prevent reoccurrence of this matter. Mr. Speaker, I so submit.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Mr. Minister. But I don't know the steps now. Muteki ye before Sanima we is so. Sometimes I say as a country, you know, and says ye tenase train, Emma near be see and say ye call back. I say we are going to take steps. And then say all recruiting pa with technology, no, ubeti more numbers. Maybe you do you scan your code, QR code, you just scan it. Get in EBR, you go in. Peaceful. And then I don't even get it why many people dump him say. Because now one mass in the panel about 2 a.m. about dump him, then you open a very, very narrow gate to say, Mume room. And some of the things are watch a video where Nipa air fro and saying, I don't even know how to call it. War. And so when we see El-Wak Stadium, watch this particular video.
Go back and see you.
We saw what happened. Be a very narrow gate so mumrum. Quite ben our person of us independent so any means be independent first to be inside piano or befaso. And that is what actually caused this kind of thing. But one of the witnesses Ah no, ho no yen go bisa ne say edin potin ene siye. Edin ene siye ankasa because we need to know because as a people yes say atana be biba yes say court investigation ye ko investigation we are we asamasa yen go bisa lady ni say edin potin ene siye.
And they were telling us to go back. That going back was not possible because we were already on crowd. If we say you are going back, it's either you fall down and they will step on you. So some people were climbing the wall because they couldn't go back. So they have to climb the wall. So when they released the door for us to go in, the pressure was too much. So we're just pushing each other. Everybody was trying her best how to do and get inside. And so others were falling on the ground while we are stepping on them because you cannot do anything about it. When the person falls, you can't do anything about it. What you could do is just to step on the person and go out. It was not our fault.
What I say? I said others were falling and we were just stepping on them. It is a unya bohon kwa de beti also. Because it's like a force. This is survival of the fittest. Why obeti me wura mun tebno? Wo na ebe fa. Why are we doing this as a nation? Look at the beautiful things that the president was doing today or is doing in the country. And all of a sudden, somebody sits somewhere and mess up the system. Now, if they are president here in Yano, we go and discuss something different. And the lives, we lost lives. We lost lives. And then look at the posture of the army. Answers in the army for the Demayano. It's like, Nipa 6 in a few. It's like, oh, a 6 pay. What did he?
She's going to address you on the details of the casualties in order to set the record straight. Yes. So please go ahead. Yes. Introduce yourself.
Very good morning to you all. I'm the commander of the 37 Military Hospital, Brigadier General Evelyn Vivian Abraham Kwabia. I need to just get something straight. There's an erroneous information going out. The casualties we have that came through were 28 in number. Those who are dead are 6 and not 12. Those who are critical and in ICU are 5. We have 12 who are fairly critical. The rest are stable. Thank you.
37 Military Hospital. Commander oh no. Okasa te se ni okasa chile nkwala no. Ahantan ni gbe. Nipa we ni adwene we ni team. Omani power position 37 Military Hospital kakrakani nya commander nia that you could see any may be cause ho. Indeed the whole army these are the people and this is what Kwaku Arido who says heads must roll. Mr. President, you need to roll heads because this is reckless. Untimi say dem kunipa o man no mka say they were just 6 not what. Nipa ba akopet the life of one person is more valuable in the country. Heads must roll. We don't have to sit down and watch this kind of I don't even where's you use your area because imagine say oba afa ne certificate say aban so offer adwuma nti me ko adwuma ba na to fi ni afro say oba koya wa ma aden say what of mama metiti and because they are rushing to get an army. What I understand is army for no more for nipa just 4,000 meanwhile you sold over 20,000 forms. And then about nipa accountability in the country, it seems you people need to come and account to the people. And then what actually happened? What measures and I'm putting in place when you open a very, very narrow gate for about 6,000 people? I understand say in Accra there were over 5,000 people. And I'm queue more. You people need to tell us why you did that. Because country, a whole army, I did how many say army, you use intelligence. And then army of Ghana is telling us, say, in modern world, they did not employ any technology aside selling forms. Aside some more forms, there was nothing. Nothing there. Bien who they are green bia a call say I deal with a say in modern day country. I mean the NPP are using the same platform accusing the president. So Montez under his leadership on Nipa army recruitment omutimiku ade. Dear Bonana Ghana yaye. Ah.
Kobasi a soldier and now say a police and I bibia. But who said near Yano Kokum? One teshe, Obesha na Yinipa, say Omonko for training. And Tabra Yabon Toa answer near Beto 2024 about one. The share boss say, Siaba ekoba se ye fa soldier na police a ye de betu dwa na region bia yama ye mabu na kwanya na omonso omwetimi abepre se ne be ya ombenya se adwuma ni bia ye ampanso ye bie adia ye friend portal enti ye mabu no bi ekosa fidie no so eko register enti enne na nke wo se ye hyase na ye hwe omwoma ni ho se ni omo ho de sitie ene san yo mani na nti anope region bia ye kire omo bebia e wo se omuhia na Accra akoye kropon no ye se dipa dodo a epie ye se omo hwe se adwuma no omo dosun ye na aho prepare ne ade a hyase abra ye bie gate no se nipa enremu no ma nipa ni bebre de ahoden epia se omokom omanim etimi ewrem na arehosem ne se ebi ehwe ase emye tietia omoso na menemo kasei se na yenya ntiye nipa ensia ya mabunu ahwere omonkwa na dumienu bi nso eda hospital a echese ayedin nso ye bompa se omho beto omo na nyame enya areho ama omo enti make us say soldier mpanyimfo ama ya so ate se yemma ensia omo nyina eyemma bawa oma hwere omo nkwa se kumasi hanso bibi kakra sa esiye echese nipa baako se we prade de india oda ayarsabia ono so ya bompa se obenya ahode na nyame ehunu mobo enti
president born homodin born toa the development eba na kwabrani bi ti wo so na titi niema na onim no. That is the only thing they know how to do it. Chiti chata. Because look at the president. Na NPP for enya na president dey buy the BNPU, na president buy the BNPU. Enya masi kwa wote kura masa. Bu bam kura. Chese wo ye kura enye ye. Wo bibia enye ye because nipa na ono ye de adwuma na se ne sa no enye na dwen se usua de fufuru bi afiri mu. That is the truth. Nipa na nya na dwen se hwi ni wa wo de man se ade we de ba bi a morning day ya do ide se san wa dwen kakra na ye nya de fufuru bi he da bi ade man no munim no eno ano munim. Eno ano munim, they are not ready to change anything minia. Enti de bia no president bre na kwabrane so ti baabi my president more pressure the hard president is adendi e bonen kwa na man Ghana na yaye anyway abusia I repose mo hard too much but anyway we ni papa akobodom pem say e pa adwuma ya Ghana Tia bonipa na Ghana yaye. As a country, why are we not creating jobs? We need to discuss all this kind of stuff. Why are we not creating jobs? Why are you promising everybody say wanna be fun juma? The teaming youth, why are we not encouraging them to hold the task so almost to be a juma? Why are we not empowering the youth so almost to be a juma? Na ya buying kwa na setembia no who promise am for say be a juma no for mo juma. You know, sometimes we need to discuss this kind of things. Oba bruchira aban mo be a juma nyew. The private sector no any create enyuma. Enti aban no I expect the government say you employ services. Obama training the youth how to create their own jobs, and this needs to be sustainable jobs. We only create ad hoc jobs to say NAP community as for Yeah, of course, Akufo-Addo is part of it. But I would say we cannot blame the Nado Denko Akufo-Addo. This particular administration has also been in government for 10 months. We are in the 11th month. 11th month now. So you cannot keep on blaming past administration, Say, hey, then what is the use of you? So sometimes we need to be fair. And then I'll entreat the government to roll hairs out. Hairs must roll. Ghana, I mean, they say, no, be all committees higher on Nipa Esenka or use and then modern technology or the fire and the FNP went to Manyibiano. We need to also go after them. Because then a lot of systems of how we me and number Nipa, I don't want through technology. Very, very easy for anybody to do. So if you fail to do that, it means wash it and I want to one year. Because forms and autonomy, that part of that there could be a part of the money you bet me there. Yes, I name money. A very, very easy and simple thing to do. Be able to me, yeah. So why can't the whole Ghana army do it? Now, Buoni Pano be a gate to me, now do matter now, Bobby Masum, now we will say why. Imagine all this kind of number of people. What's on Munina lies or Mungu why what do you expect? Now, you hard, you could have seen here. Aye. Yeah, Emily, it's at the time we start encouraging. Yeah, because the vocational programs, that is something that we need to encourage people to be doing. And yes, that is something I keep on thinking about this. Army doesn't bring in any money. Police doesn't bring in any money. Immigration doesn't bring in any money. Fire service doesn't bring in any money. Customs doesn't bring any money. It is rather now the little resources in the country they want and it's any choice and group for the car. So why is government focused on those? Because you are always paying them, but they are not bringing in anything. So why don't we encourage our youth, to do something about my taxi or more? I've been thinking about this. Why are we doing this? There are some countries in the world that they don't even have army, yet everything is going on there. Ghana, I don't even think the Ghana beats me baby. So army, we don't even need them. What Ghana you just tell me one thing. Say, you will bridge because of her. Ghana be names how much money be no. Say flat and crazy. I mean, you say you walk in there, they don't even know. When I know profession 9 months. Where this soldier for police for the same job. Soldier for no. To move on to make police for the same job. So where is the intelligence? And the who soldier in here say go and fight Galam say, oh sorry, I know for 2 hours and when you only work there. You don't have intelligence to go and know say you could go for attack here. What kind of army are we having? Maybe nima army could have gone there. Army always say kokonto ko babiko yo operation. Oh sorry, I know for 2 now you didn't have any intelligence. How you could say NBC. There is a one yami no. Hey, we yami okay. Yeah. I'm waiting to say in a bit maybe. I'm ya oh sorry, I was there when man say me ko ha ko ya de oh sorry I na ko dey say we yami papa. I mean there you should have intelligence. So ade we aye ko say na besi, ade we ye ko we say na besi, we ye the technology. E bia ko the kind of drone bi kura akọ I'm young so the people are arming themselves. This is what they are doing. But you don't just go there and walk there and think that we are arming who do how they will clap for you so we are soldier for Maba. There be something is going to happen. Until with the whole army you don't have any technology there, then I don't even know what kind of army we are having. Anyway, Ghana army don't know. Until I'm from Maza. Ghana army there say na makana ya children say okwa kobuni pa nkwa ya nka so nkwa ehwe. And that is the only thing we take. I mean, we nipa ya dom ko nyina de e chiro man say e buga kwa hey I don't kwa ne ko chiro mo ye obi an gongo ehwe wo okay asemo gano obusia fo asemo mama ya nwi hu yo na citizens no yankasa e be asem yo.
Evening, and they will not get to your turn. You get me? So go and eat.
You are sitting here.
Okay, video here, medical engineer. Utumi say, Maya, or more bread or who knows? Semben penny. Anyway, Mama and because here we are, but that is what the country we came to inherit, and that is the only thing we know how to do because we are not doing anything on this. Utimi say, Nipani, ya son lie, I'm a hugro dino. The Nako Gina real kete we mu akraho. And nothing was being done about it. Nothing. Fenipa pa bottom pimp. Eguho. Anyway, let's pray for them. Sometimes that is the only language that we as Ghanaians, we know what to do. Other than that, the only thing Nima say about Mpaye Ediamomo. We had this particular video in be actually where lady ultimately who knows our bre. Oh. Lady, I said, "Wow, whom your man from Manakurasa?" And nothing is being done about it. Anyway, we said, for this is the debate with the Bunufie. Mama, Yanko Yenimna and Seven Edorson. Era Hosem Ochale. Era Hosem Pa. I was saying, now I'm totally down. Era Hosem. All right, our host am towards the Ghana. Now, it doesn't also mean say yeah in your politics because only same group here no more you my dear.
Jimmy for party job.
All right.
What's your PP then? A Jimmy for party. A Jimmy for party in the unknown yet in Dodo. Oh, me president Kufuor when crash and Bekala.
All right, when you must be a Abronye DC Akoka. Abronye DC can Sembia. As he is undermining the mind's integrity of Ghanaians. Abronye DC say NPP for a bit more brandy Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and be facing Ghana 2028. I'm a Ghana for AJ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia atom at Obama like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Think and say Ghana for Sebe Yabian will form, and we don't even know why we go onto the polls and vote. Because sometimes politics na they are gain any year jumano. It doesn't mean say obi betina tana baabi adwen say oh nkrofo bi baabi bia say ye kone ekoton ebo kora de mo na say ebo na NPP atade ya ombeto. Whenever somebody keeps repeating those kind of words as ODT team and before no atem. But that is to the best of my knowledge and that is what I understand about all these kind of things. But how he was saying these kind of things on one to me TB.
And to a more catch say and this yatima ye way dia MPP ya de yentime repackage Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia e mane mawinia ba because fortunately for MPP 2028 election said the President Mahama Akano ni dini ene ni mponi ni emma ballot paper no so and to repackaging Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no and this nye happy because you repackaging Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia de ne ko Ghana fo nim ne da said you repackaging Mahama Ghana fo nim no I am telling you, say, 2028 elections, Ube baby a suicide, the body who be Bekwakugu. And yes, I will say, Abatwaya ye koi biano. 99% of senior members omuwa ni wandisi no womo mpeba omia because bibia to omoda NDC presenting a new candidate in say your fourth elections we no the fourth republic aye ko elections no emwa omombelusu and to amatrasia ya analysis said 25 years ago something bad happened to the party and so man said near man year Sanyama ana eto wo man ye happy no ebesana to wo and whether they like it or not ebeto wo 2028 if only say MPP delegates ebehwe history no mo de atoaba say ye the old candidate and the confesi NDC new candidate in the year 2000 na Kofo akobida na Atamesin Koda and a Ghana for say Atames a Kofo na akobida nti emfa to me nyare Emma Kofo and here we near some people polling station executives ne constituency ne regional etimi transit the sa abakosem yi adwuma and this pe wo mum pe ene said the omun sinim no
onim share what's your pipi adan a Jimmy for party ne dia no nya den dodo
Dabi
me jina president Kufu Ado ni kwa sana be kala na Jimmy for party na wo Bulgaria won so ya MPP ni no o na say me resume Jimmy.
Okay, so what I say eti abronye say they are going to package Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say MPP delegates Mahmoud Bawumia chance nkwa there na in some way I work and kwa say mo ajatum say Mahmoud Bawumia e mo ne homode because when Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ako 8 years in opposition man 8 years in administration as vice president next election well lose 38%. The next election on a premise level when you are struggling to win in your own party. Majority me Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 8 years in opposition. They did not win. That was Prof. Mills, John Mama, and then John Mama they lost. Mabari Nyaba be vice president for 8 years, head of Ghana's economic management team. What the Ghana inflation go 54%. Oba next election ye jama wonkwa premise no ye wie mo de Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ma na we ne ye free se fa BT Kennedy Japan mo nyina eyo mo krokro de John e jema. You are coming on the next premise at your own party level you are struggling to win. And then you think that when you win at your party's level, we bet me out repackage you about Ghana. I will say sometimes the mindset of this kind of people, no, we need to reset it. So that is why I like the way that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say about reset Ghana. No, we need to reset Abronya Magweno. And what did be any margin because I've been a from I've I call too much and said I knew Juma. If you have Mahmoud Bawumia, would not me a bronya when I actually name myself away. Watch if you Akbaja near the Mahmoud Bawumia Nama or Sabo Bobo, no, no, say, what is our quality with properties you say, Pew or the far or the sea hat now could see a piano cofa, yet they are pushing him to go say, or call Barry. Why in the country doesn't call Barry? That's oh, you better package you. You better package Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mana bagana babewene. Hey, abronye, osu deceive Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de. Mo dada mo mo te wasa mo dada mo na mo numu mo na mo sere. O say comedy nkwa na ma mo ye. You can never win any election in the country. Can't you Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na yere Samira Bawumia. So onya hwe nye. And then one party for what you are struggling. So if Abronya will pay all these kind of things, I cost of money. No, why can you say, oh, strategy be out the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia? Then I'm sorry, you don't even know what's up. Unim Berena woman, unim baby out namno. And the party now one got our board Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Mama said, who will be a moduno. You need to go and learn. Listen to the grounds. Listen to grassroots. NPP party Nankasa. Nabi almost say, I'm part more than not the Bema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and as again. That is why I'm choosing a bottom top approach. Europe, John Ajikum Kufokaya, wa Boronya Dina Terminal. I know Dr. Anna never can say no say trouble Dr. Anna. President Kufuor told the people that, hey, approaching Amodenam, it wouldn't help the party. And that is not what the party was built for. Yet people like you, Abolonye, you got the audacity to insult J.A. Kufuor because say, Wakaseti approaching Amodenam. Because you want to allow Dr. Mahmoud to win the primaries by the Nibefesi Ghana. I'm telling you, he will get 20%. And I'm for 18, so no 28. Inti aka 9 pa aka 9 no what dey 9 so 20 no 29 aka 9 that is the meaning be 29%. And then John Bodu see man the political position in the party no cover Shatawale mera because Shatawale were crowd na say eh akwa we pass how we serious. And then John Bodu Shatawale na dey be nearby eh akwa we pass say hey say na out party na party ni say you two for wunte. And he said the Shatawale and a very never intimate so of a board down so or MPP most of a board Ghana for so a born or him I have no idea. The John Bodu see and talk about Mount John Bodu no cover Shatawale mera the Shatawale ever fans. Until who are Bologna can't was a Shatawale and the very nearby and you can for Bologna because party like who say who are DB no why being no from team somehow can nobody is listening. That is the kind of person I say who say, Adia Mukrufo Diemi, or may you me talk and climb before Bronya. It is a movement TV for Kofa, movement TV say Kokasa. You have to know that they are using it because some now who hear TV no. That is exactly what they want you to go and repeat it there, and nobody's gonna listen to you. Why Abunu region? I know Pamo. German South. So Pamo. That is your region, that is where you are original chairman of the new Patriotic Party. And so Kwe Kosi say Kwamba for a Pamo to say Akoko. Oh, dimmi na di jare. Until now, why me say, "Oh, wait, maybe the fully people say, oh, ko rebranded Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia." I didn't know say any people for Sano Musuro. He says, "I say John Dramani Mama." So now they only vote and say, "John Mama D and my ballot paper to be so anybody who is coming is new." Until Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by me, share. Sana Maji Yemo, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia by me, hey. Tell me what you my papa. More Juma papa because the campaign it seems that one casa montiasie. Some what you said, a lot of things of one casa mundi class and bay. Paper being got now on Ghana yet why I walk of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, or made on my way near Ghana. A Ghana ni bene kotoba ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And then inflation and 8%, and Mahmoud could do 54%. What are you going to say to Ghanaians? Well, when you want to repackage something, and as you want to repackage somebody, ask yourself, say, nipa na ekwa repackaging and the answer na ekwa. Because you need to understand all these kind of things. Akwa we vice president the man, 8 years, he couldn't redeem the city. And see, the nekwa, edin potin ekwa koka amatima muni na jina tum. That is what we call repackaging. Because ya adibi anka waye, tima muni to who say, okay, Nkrofo ba o my ade we John Mama administration say no my but when we weigh the two who say Mahmoud Bawumia na born home that is where you can repackage him and then go and sell to the people say one ade o ye so let him go and continue na na me no ka say dear Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ba kwa akoka but you need to tell us say yes ade a abono the wouldn't that ade ya de ebe bo bia so you people are just fooling yourself. Yes, I mean, President Mama was a new candidate in 2012 and he won. Yes. So he came with Atamels, they won Akufo-Addo and Mahmoud Bawumia. President Mama came with Paco Semisata and won Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and then another Danko Akufo-Addo. That is 8 years. Then they came and then won. He became the vice president, 8 years. And when you have 16 good years in NPP to lead, to tell them what you can do. At the end of your 16 years, you went onto the post and I Ghana for one more home day. They gave you 38%. Also, we call the brand home. Mobile repackaging for. Hey, any more you may you. Hey, a Juma more dear son papa. You could maybe say papa is over $5 for cities, but you could do saying 17 cities. 1 gallon of fuel or buy an air saying. Ufis on air saying. And then one maybe I drop your do. Cement boy. Over far is saying about 17 Ghana cedis for cement. You could do 80 something cedis. So over 100 cedis could have paid 1 bag of cement. And then you buy this is the kind of metrics you do be jina ho. They are listing your man aboard them and say he would When you came as vice president, these were the prices. People were enjoying the country. This is where you sent it to. And they be South Russia, Ukraine war, Nasana, and then Mugusoko. In NPP, BBI, Russia, Ukraine war, and then Russia, Ukraine war, no. Say Gusoko. Why is the currency coming down? Why is inflation coming down? Because of you people fail to prudently manage the resources and the economy of the country. Abronye, Otenesim Pima, can admit all these kind of things. No, but now never would be me the when you're autistic as I never win yet. Go papa no hopes in the kind of say what's that now almost on yiggy almost on no wine cacara. Or when it's you now buffer so if they drew a day. So him son if an adre no. Anything else do a day. Or no do a day so no man there. A day full woman do be a day. Styles be to me and be the mamudu by me and to a child drain now. Or now I will say or be able to say a drain no. Chinese or a kung fu fighter because I was sacked by Janosa.
Me pese mon fastiano, mami. Mon fastiano, mami. Mon mamistiano, na min chikan.
As we kai dia ko in Sankanda. Ka no be nyane NPP dia no. De kota menem kukuru. Hey. Ghana. Ya mo bododo. Yet is the castle that come the end. Or my in you here, my. Hey! And then now don't go for them one and out the same way.
It is a castle.
Sir,
you hear my.
Ampa.
Nenam a memoir enquiry.
Sir.
I come there. I am a boy.
Oh. No, Bob. My whole video and Dr. Mahmoud Bomiana was sacked by Jalam. Say, hey, I call it to baby dear. Kramoni okowura so na mu no bufa so say na adumche du yi ni ma de kataniti yani ti ye no nam abosomfie one kwaku bunu sam no nam ho ene wo sack gbaja no akwa we president ba ko pa dinti Mahmoud Bawumia is so desperate to become a president me dwen ho amenti ase metim dwen mo say ade na akwa we pe because why a vice president for 8 years but the way the guy is so desperate and now ka so onko bu ni pe konkura nko ye president obeye me said that tiasie pachawa hear me say oh answer be the mama you can tell me because it seems that there's something wrong somewhere chidi chata bronye de udi na chia sana beba on say one thing I say if we stop addressing him people are watching him and people are listening to him me the measure say bronye call live he gets over 2,000 people watching him live. I will sometimes go to his platform and see. So it means I'm off with the niggas and kwasi asemna way no. And also when you keep misinforming people, that's nobody goes to address her. It becomes no correct. One kasa crowd to hear Mrs. Yano. Obi betime di tura to so sa ama one kasa wa budget and throw na to say I say ade dey no correct. And na my na me hu na say dey. That is what we are fighting for now. Because one when ya it will get to a time and seven abronye canon. That is what people will tend to come and tell us. Say it is the truth. Now one kasa kwa also John who him say San is something they have been saying. It is an identity. So we need to understand all these kind of things. Yes, you might think say I not be in here, but when my dear oye, why should a pan or yes, animano. So we as people know, as any opportunity be out about address a crime before Bologna, use that opportunity and then tell the people say there be a call we are some Okanian or bois, a azar, turning nada and oye. What I say. So we don't have to give him a little chance believing say, oh, we will know that when my dear oye, crime before Bologna package straw. No, that be torso, no, I can't tell him, a month for get this and throw no can a no correct. Tan oye. And you wait Abronya, about 90% of them Abronya Kenyan fabricated lies. We did through go amount for so me I tell that go nyame how do bu. We chere package that but to sama abaye to say pepe so do boa. Sa adwuma na why yes free sa ya de be say ne a teacher. It is approaching and addressing in a very rightful way or too futuro the good people. So that is why we need to stop him and tell people say that this guy is not an honest person. Because the Mahmoud Bawumia they are the same. One video now, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, what the NPP chisa 17 years and a Samira Bawumia so DHD 24 years and still counting. Sana kwame bafa bronyeti because they've been learning from each other. They are learning from each other. That is how they have been dealing. So these kind of people, no, you don't have to leave them thinking say we'll be anti. No, people actually listen and watch them. So who guys any parents on kankwa or kanko? Actually, chata Samira Bawumia say we are upon him. I say we could see a upon we are upon him from Onwanka. Say can the training no. Oh, I see. And they say wabe master and I was like or weekend nankasa I feel I can etia. Now no hear that particular video I made can nipa bi buy no. Me say na ba na fi dey bibi say the question say o master no. Yes on the training kwan ba fa bronye. I will try so china me this guy na be ba so biem. Na fi dey we build him. And you push in the kakra until you say baby na fi dey baby say na say master you say master no on the training kwan ba fa bronye. So how truthful is your master so on so be president today? That NPP party is anomaly. I say lies and has been with them always. And I'm on for almost and nobody was matching them. That is why they keep on doing all these kind of things. So for this is the debate with the Munufi. But just how I've been chilling out with me daba. Na and they are a hoda into an end the young couldn't sit here. And they think in the soon. Because all Tiffy never can't you say ba a few ma. Just put yourself in the shoes of the president. Chawasora okudukumasi okoye ko launch a very brilliant program. Ujina ho na na afro say hey asema si wo wachini o. I mean, you know, see, I be saying the master na chere na mo saying the master. Master so I say I go na em fa fi the master na kasa ba a struggle. Anyway, that is how we need to be doing. And sir, if you don't have any question, there, name a person coming in fancy with her. We bounce back once again. And I had a lot of things we're gonna say, but I say the nation is in mourning state until the money be how we are. But I saw them again. Until we fancy with her. Na in now a more president because president by in as a man a total president it's too much. Look at the helicopter crash. 8 people and then 6 people. In person by that year, now I'm seeing the panels at the hospital and be as I become a hotel. Until my mom pay for more president. In the world bit me, I did be a bit maybe I the boy president to patch of any. Yami had more china. Yeah, baby, for Medasi. I was a more. I was a more so in your macra. In fact, and she why? Sahana yes, and the president and you should say Oda Wanda. I'm a brown yamie. My friend is so proud. The mommy open and Jumia. But this friend in me fever more. Nasira me who come. So me more is my room. You know, the friend is a bomber, but swear. And I'm a railway in an Sarade. Anywhere new tower of the so me my is in a room. Show me my
Chatremio, Wakai. Amitimi Vaso, Amitimi Vaso. Chatremio, Wakai. Swami, my Esmedrumio. Eda Chatremio, Wakai. Amitimi Vaso, Amitimi Vaso. Chatremio, Wakai. Swami, my Esmedrumio. Amitimi faso, Chatremio, Wakai. So me my Esmedrumio. So me my